hello my lovely nestlings and welcome to a new video series on my channel. Right now we are calling it, what did we call it? Well, hello my lovely nestlings and welcome to today's video, which is titled Moon Magic and Makeup. And what does that entail, you may ask? Well, I'm going to create this makeup look for you, and I'm also going to chat about the full moon of today, which is called Wolf Moon, and it is the first full moon of January. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I am from the Netherlands, hence the accent. I'm also slightly orcish, relatively vintage. I love spooky stuff, makeup and being creative. I also love mysticism and being creative. Anyway, let me explain some things. The slightly orcish means I'm green. I'm a light to light medium warm-ish. Olive, and the relatively vintage means I am 46. I also have ADHD and I'm autistic, so you get heaps with me. I am so excited for today's video. This is not only something that I have been wanting to do for a long time, but it's also a collaboration with one of my best friends here online, and her name is Katie and her channel name is Makeup for Lost Time. She is just such an amazing human. She loves astrology, so if you, after you've watched mine, go watch her take on today's full moon, and I'm guessing and kind of hoping that she will go a little bit more into the astrology part of it, because mine today is more, I almost want to say, a little bit more general. If you're not very much into astrology but you still want to celebrate the full moon, or maybe you're like, why am I feeling this way? Well, it could very well be the moon of today. So what did we actually do? I pulled a picture from the internet and I will show it to you, because the name of the moon today is Wolf Moon, and I just chose an inspiring picture that we can base our makeup look off. Is that correct English? I don't know. And then just chat about the moon while we're doing it. That's it. And yeah, Katie, thank you so much for agreeing to this. And I know you already said to me, thank you for inviting me, but I kind of feel that this just evolved organically. We were talking on Marco Polo about stuff like this, and that we wanted to do more stuff like this, and then just basically one thing led to another, and here we are. So what is going to happen today? I have three eyeshadow palettes here. I have the Vitality from Unearthly, which is, let me show you, which is a very pretty rainbow palette. Yes, I have the Serenity from Cosmic Brushes. Yes, and I have the Weirdos from Unearthly. All the makeup will be listed down below in the description box. I will also list the sources that I used. I used largely one of the books that I have here in my house. It's a Dutch one, but I translated it. And yeah, I hope you're as excited about this new thing as I am. For now though, grab a drink, grab a snack, or maybe you need a notepad. I don't know, and just sit back and enjoy, because here comes, well, me creating this makeup look and chatting about today's full moon. Let's start chatting about the full moon. Today is the first full moon of the year, and this full moon usually falls between the 21st of December and the 19th of January. For us today, where I live in Europe, it's the 7th at midnight. That is when the moon is 100% full. Now this is also the first moon after the winter solstice. So basically what the winter solstice represents, the beginning of the new year, the returning of the light, it's what is pulling through in the moon of today. And today it's truly a new beginning. We can feel that the sun is, regaining in warmth, and that the days are lengthening. This moon goes by many names, as all full moons do. So you saw that we called it the Wolf Moon. That is the most common name. It's also called the Old Moon. And in the book I'm referencing today, which is a Dutch book called Light of the Moon, it's called the Moon of the Longest Night. So some other names of the moons are the moon after Yule in the Anglo-Saxon tradition. And I hope I pronounced the next name correctly. The Ojibwe tribe call it the Spirit Moon. The Dakota call it Severe Moon or Hard Moon. And the Cree call it Cold Moon, Frost Exploding Moon or Great Moon. It is called Wolf Moon because during this time of year, the howls of the wolves are most, what's the wording? Most often heard in this period. So as I said, this is the first full moon after the winter solstice. What we do is celebrate the returning of the light. The darkest part of the year is over. You can see and feel the sun gaining in strength each day until midsummer, when basically the darkness is taking over again. In this period, the door of a new cycle is open, and it is a great time to stand still and form new ideas, goals, and opportunities for the coming year. At the same time, it's just as important to leave behind unimportant matters, old habits, and anything else that just doesn't serve you anymore. So ask yourself, what doors do you want to open? And which ones do you want to close? Right now, nature is at rest. What fell to the ground in autumn or died off will now be absorbed and will create nutrients for the next cycle. Everything has purpose in nature, even that which no longer lives. The leaves on the ground have formed a protective layer for bulbs, seeds, even insects, and many, many more things that need that protection to come alive again in the spring. And what that means is that the old protects and offers opportunities to new life. You can also see it this way for yourself and bring it back to you. Let everything that pops into your head pertaining to situations, themes, goals and wishes emerge. And check to see if there are old themes that keep returning. Because when you shed light on what you want and do not want, you will become aware of your abilities, pitfalls, wishes, and goals. This awareness is the first step in a new direction. It makes you aware which doors to open, what to go for, and what to let go in the coming period. It's time to be optimistic and to accept the challenge of a new, fresh start. And eye makeup. So, the moon is in Cancer, and because Cancer is a water sign, it makes you extremely or maybe even overly sensitive. It can bring old emotional pain to the surface. It could also be that your feelings get hurt quickly or that you unintentionally hurt others. Try to stay close to yourself and understand what your heart is telling you. Just try and understand yourself and others, and maybe something important will emerge. Things that make you aware of where you are in life. The moon in Cancer can also focus your attention to home and family life. And this mostly means that you get together and enjoy each other's company. However, you can also get confronted with emotional feelings. Just remember to take stock of your expectations. Are they too high? What even are your expectations? And do they serve you? Consider the theme of this month. What do you take with you? What are you leaving behind for the coming days? You can ask yourself a few questions if you want to and meditate on them. The first one, what is important to absorb or transform or to take with you in any other way to be able to start fresh in this period? And you can think of things like behavior, goals, relationships, that kind of thing. What have you learned this past year? What is usable and what can you take with you? What is not usable or attainable and needs to be left behind? What could you change or do differently going forward? So what are some practical things that you can do today? You can make moon water. And how do you make moon water, you may ask? You just take a bottle of water in either a glass jar or a see-through plastic, clear, and you put it outside in the light of the full moon. And if you're not able to put it outside, then set it in front of a window. And if your window doesn't face the moon, or you don't have any option to put it directly in the light of the moon, before you place it, just close your eyes and imagine that the light of the moon will hit it. Because the energy of the full moon is infused in the evening anyway, so it will hit the water. Charge your crystals. Same as with the moon water, if you can put them outside, put them outside. But I always put them in a windowsill, facing at least part of the moon. And then you can recharge them again. You can also do divination. You know, crystal ball, tarot decks, oracle sets. Also grab the runes, because they're also an oracle set, if you have any. I think the rune that represents the moon for me today is Lagus, because Lagus is water. I think that's a nice one. You can also go outside, you know, take a walk in nature, or light a fire in the evening when the moon is full, and just contemplate the fact that the light is returning and rejoice in that. What you can also do to make use of the fire is write down your wishes on one piece of paper and whatever you want to leave behind on another piece of paper. When you've done that, cast them in the fire and just be confident in the fact that it is going to come to pass. You can also make incense to complement this moon using spices, resins, herbs, you know, that kind of thing. And I think the most important thing of all is to just go outside or stand in front of the window and enjoy her beauty. Just try to feel the moon, feel the energy, feel what she's doing. Let me finish it off. I'll be right back. So the makeup look is complete. I will put the picture up again. Let me know if you think that I succeeded. I really like how it turned out. The makeup will be listed down below for you guys to check out, and I will also link some sources that I used for today's video. Let me know down below what you thought of the video. Did you find it inspiring? Did you learn anything? Are you going to do anything with the full moon? Let me know down below. So the next full moon will be called snow moon or ice moon, kind of depending on where you live. It will be for me in the Netherlands, Central European time, the 5th of February at 6:30 p.m. And the moon will be in Leo, so let's hope it's going to be less emotional than today. Don't forget to check out also my dear friend Katie. Her channel is linked down below in the description box, and I cannot wait to see how she tackles this. She's very well versed in astrology, and I am not, as you could probably tell by today's video. But yeah, I hope you learned something. I hope you liked it. Let me know down below if you're excited to see all the other moons in this series. What I also want to do is go over the year wheel. So, you know, the solstices, the equinoxes, and all that, the year celebration. So let me know if you would like that. If you know anyone who is interested in this as well, let them know about the video. Share it with your friends. Spread me around like fungus. Never mind. If you're still here, leave me the moon emoji. And if you want to be extra, leave the moon and the wolf. And if you're over from Katie's channel, I thank you so much for watching mine. I hope you will consider subscribing and staying around and join, well, my nestlings and such. Yes, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. I am going to wish you an amazing full moon. May your foundation always match your neck, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.